not doing it yet. Relax. Shane, grab your glass.
Nope.
Grab my glass.
Nope. Oh, messed up.
We're live also. People are, look at the live watch us videos. No one's probably watching the first 2 minutes anyway. It's fine. Unlock that side of it.
Oh, it's a latch down. Okay, just one latch.
Yeah.
Shane, grab that in.
This should probably be. Get it. All right. All right. Now is it better? Probably better now.
I'll have to sit down to see.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, go past me. Just wait. You need to see if it's too close to Shane anyways.
Oh, sit down.
Oh well, him. It's Shane to sit down. I think it's better now. It needs to be right on the
Told
edge.
me to sit down. That's not a beer.
It is a lot of beer.
You know, I can't actually tell which two are the stouts just from straight up looking, which is kind of cool.
Well, there's 3 that are stout looking.
I believe there are 2 stouts.
No, 3. So I guess this one's a little brown. No, they're all a little brown at the bottom.
All right, how does it look, Denise?
My fat ass in there.
I mean, the middle, you can tell the middle because this line.
Yeah, but, oh, you know what? That's okay, because it records here even though we can't
Oh,
see it.
okay.
Yeah.
The chat box was confusing me, I think.
Yeah, I
So
look
I was
at
thinking
that.
it wasn't like centered.
We're on Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah, we have to pick a thing to stream on, so
I think Twitch is better.
I picked Twitch because we can't stream on YouTube. So we don't have enough followers. People don't love us.
Nope.
My
People
tree
love
looks
Twitch
pretty
here. I
though.
do occasionally. I
does.
streamed last night. I streamed Genshin for like an hour last night on Twitch. I had a pretty good buzz going though at the point. So I was like, I've been drinking, so I'm gonna stream now.
Yeah, you said 3 or 4 beers in, I think.
Yeah. I started the stream a little deep in. I
There we go.
streamed like 2 more beers. All right.
Ooh,
whatever.
wow.
All right. Hey, welcome to Beer Swing.
Welcome to Beer Slinging. I'd be Beer Snob Esquire.
I am Hoppy Hippo.
And what are we doing today?
Well, okay, first of all, if you haven't been here before, Beer Swinging is a show where we talk and drink beer.
And we mansplain it to you.
Yeah, and we play video games on it sometimes, so
Yes? We
good
do.
question.
And drink beer.
And we drink beer. We definitely drink beer. As you can see, there is a bunch of beer in front of us.
A bunch.
So my man Beer Snob asked, what are we doing today? It's a good question.
What are we doing today?
We're going back to our roots, man.
Going back to our
the
roots.
We started this show at the beginning of COVID with blind beer tasting. We would just go to the store or the breweries in the areas, and we'd buy a bunch of beer, way too much beer.
Way too much beer?
We would come back and we would blind taste test and rate them. And we would declare winners for weeks for certain areas or certain styles or certain whatever. So we're going back to our roots here.
Yeah.
We're live on Twitch and we're going to do a blind beer tasting.
Blind beer tasting.
It's Christmas.
Christmas
So these are all Christmas beers.
Yes.
So
Ales,
Christmas beer.
Dark beers. You know.
So there are effectively 2 varieties of beer here on our table.
Yes.
There are Christmas ales and
Yes.
there are Christmas stouts.
Christmas stouts and Christmas ales. Yes.
All right, so Beer Snob, tell us what we're expecting from each of those
Well,
and the difference between them.
in essence, you should be getting in your Christmas beers, your winter beers, your allspices, you know, maybe a little cinnamon, nutmeg, that kind of stuff. And it really shouldn't differ between the ale and the lager. Those are the flavors that you're normally looking for. I mean, ale or
And the stout.
excuse me. So you should be definitely getting those flavors. And then obviously with the stouts, you should also be getting a little bit more of the smoky, chocolatey flavors to go along with it. So that's kind of what we should expect.
So we do know what 6 beers are here. What we do not know is which beer is which.
That is correct.
Admittedly, we have a few guesses because I believe 2 of the beers were classified as stouts and 4 were classified as ales.
Right.
Though from the look I have from here, it kind of looks 3 and 3ish. So one of these is a super dark ale. Either this one, or this one.
Thinking this one.
No, that's clearly one of the ales. But look at this one, and this one. Those
Yeah.
are dark. But I'm pretty sure there's only 2 stouts.
I don't know.
So I don't know.
We will find out.
All right, so let's talk about how we rate beer. We use the Brewers Friend Beer Party Tasting Sheet.
Say that 5 times fast.
No, thank you.
Brewers Friend Beer Party Tasting Sheet. On this
Brewer's
sheet,
Friend Beer Party Tasting Sheet. I don't think I could say that.
all right. So on this sheet, we will rate them based on 5 different categories. We have appearance. That's going to be what the beer looks like as far as how much head it gets, what kind of color, if there's particulates. In this case, the ones that we think are stouts, we're going to rate as though we're looking at stouts. The one we think are ales, we're going to rate thinking that they're ales. We're not
Correct.
gonna, so there's going to be 2 different ratings on these from a
Right.
scale perspective.
Right.
Next one, that's out of 10. Then there's smell, which is also out of 10. That's pretty self-explanatory. You give it a sniff, you tell you when it smells good. Maybe try to ID some flavors.
Yep.
That is going to have a straight scale across them all, regardless of style.
Correct.
Are we still going?
Yeah, we should go.
Okay, good. All right. Then we do taste. That's the big one. That's out of 30. That's just straight up the taste of the beer.
Correct.
Just the taste on the front end.
Not exactly right. Just the front end taste. Your
So
initial
those-
burst of flavor.
Those initial bursts of flavors, initial hops, and if you're doing
Yep,
an IPA, initial spice hit here.
Yep.
That's out of 30. And then we've got aftertaste, that's out of 20. And that's that second layer of flavor. That's that flavor that stays on the back of
Right.
your tongue, stays in the back of your mouth, sometimes for way longer than you want it to.
Which is not always a good thing. It depends. It really does depend.
And then we have a category called drinkability.
Drinkability.
This is sort of a vague category.
Yeah, it's it's one of those things where if the beer looks good and tastes good, then you might give it a higher drinkability scale. But if it doesn't look great but it tastes good, you might lower the drinkability because part of drinkability is the look, the smell, the taste. It's really just a combination of all 3 things. And that, in essence, is it? Am I gonna go back and get another one?
Yeah, drinkability basically starts at starts with the score that tasted for
Pretty
me
much,
usually.
right.
And then I either go up
or down.
or I go down based on
Right.
how the appearance,
Me
the
too.
smell, the mouthfeel was.
Yeah, that's pretty
Add
sure.
those all up and you get 100 points.
Yes.
So we will be declaring a winner of these beers,
Yes.
regardless of type. I happen to
Correct.
really enjoy Christmas beers.
They can be, if you get a good one, they're good.
My
And I enjoy them a lot, yes.
What's normally my favorite Christmas beer is theoretically in this pile. That beer is Zoko Cabeza from Stone Brewing.
Stone, yeah.
But they changed it this year.
Did they?
It's called, I'm not going to tell you actually, but I'm
Okay.
telling you right now, it's
They
changed this year.
Okay, yeah, don't tell.
It is not the same. It's literally a different color box. And I searched Total Wine high and low to find the normal one. Could
not
not find it. So I think they just released a different one this year.
Interesting. Interesting.
So we'll see how that goes. Jubilale is in here, I believe, from Deschutes. That's always a very, very popular.
Yes, Jubilee is a popular
Very
one.
popular
Mhm.
Christmas ale.
Yes, yes.
Anchor's Christmas Steam Beer is in here.
Yes. Which they do tend to change the recipe
It's
a
always a
little
little
bit every year.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But, it's usually, again, it's usually not a massive change. It usually is a little bit lighter, it's a little bit darker, it's got a little more spice. It's not something where they, completely do a 180 like that.
We have 2 other beers that I'm absolutely sure that Beer Snob has not had. Odell's Christmas Ale is in here.
I have not had that one.
We've been
That's
to
from-
we've been to
Odell. Yes.
but that was in like August.
Right.
So there wasn't a whole lot of Christmas sales going on there.
No.
And I've got another stout in here. I cannot remember who made it though. I want to say it might be Firestone Walker, but it's not their normal one.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a little different.
I haven't had their Christmas beer.
And then you picked up one other.
I did, Sidegate.
Oh, Sidegate's in
Yes,
here.
Sidegate's in here. Oh, no.
Sidegate's not in here.
Did you pour the crowler? No, okay, so that
Sidegate had a Christmas ale? It's a winter warmer?
They had a winter beer, yeah.
Oh, but we'll know which
It's
one
on top of the keg, in the kegerator.
Oh, I didn't see it. Well, we'll know which one it is. We'll just add it in the end and we'll taste it anyway. It's fine. I didn't realize. No, there's one more you brought. You brought 2.
Let's see, what else did I bring?
Jubal Ale.
Jubilale
And-
and Anchor and,
No, I didn't pour your anchor. I poured my anchor.
is it Boone? Boone Farm?
Oh yeah, Boone Farm. Anderson Valley.
Anderson Valley, yeah.
So there you go. That's our 6.
That was it. Yeah, those are the ones.
We're so we're gonna try it. So we're gonna start here. As my lovely wife pointed out, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
It's important we note that ahead of time because sometimes we fuck this up.
No, 1 is on that end.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, I lied.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I swear to God. I swear when she was telling me, she was like,
I
1,
thought
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought so too. Anyway.
Good thing we double checked
It
it.
is a good thing we check because we might, we might.
Okay, the darker one is 1.
Okay, so we were right in the first place. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna start.
It is pretty
They're all
good.
kind of in a pile, so we're not gonna rate them all at the same time. I think we'll just do one at a time.
Yep.
Straight rate one at a time.
Yep, I agree.
Start with this bad boy. I'm
Yes,
taking
sir.
the Snifters. You're taking the. I don't even know what shaped glass that is, to be honest.
Tulip style? Yes. I don't know, but I guess that's a tulip too, right?
This is a tulip slash
Yeah,
Snifter. That's
I
just
don't
more.
know.
It's almost a Pillsbury
bulbous.
glass, but not quite.
It's bulbous. Who knows?
Let's talk about appearance on this bad
Fucking
boy.
bulbous.
Okay, so it is bulbous. I like
Dark.
the appearance. You've got the little dark head that gives it a little bit, you know, it's telling my palate what I'm looking for, which is some chocolate flavors, some malt, some roasted malts in there.
You cannot see through it.
So it's definitely a good stout portery type beer. It's great color.
Honestly, this is a gorgeous beer.
I'm
This is
giving it a
exactly what
9.
you want. I think it might actually be a 10. I'm not sure what you would change in this to make it a better looking beer.
I don't. You might be right. I just want a little more head. That's all.
Well, I mean, that's more of a pour
That's a
issue,
pour
I
thing.
think.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a
That's
10
fair.
on mine for
You're right,
teacher.
'cause I don't know how much better I
think
could get
I'm
than
not sure it could be better. Maybe I agree with you. A little bit more head would be nice. But
If
I
we
think
had
that's more of
bigger
a pour
glass,
issue.
it would have head
That's
on
true.
it.
Well, plus we did just chit chat for 10 minutes.
That's
that
also
that
true.
would have taken away.
That
the
is
head,
also
too.
true.
So let's talk about smell. Well, it smells Christmassy.
Yeah, but it's got something else in there.
Smells like allspice. The hint of cinnamon, I think.
Sure. Maybe there's definitely some cinnamon there, but there's something else. Something.
It's not quite fragrant enough for me. I'm not getting a ton of it.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'm also going to give it a 7.
It smells nice though. It's not quite all the way
But
there.
there's something. There's one smell that I can't.
It's got a little bit of a sour smell, but
Yeah,
not like.
exactly.
But it's not bad.
Yeah. So,
I just taste it.
but the important part. What it tastes like.
All right, so
Okay.
I don't know that I like it that much. I'm not getting any of the. I'm getting the smell, but I'm not getting any of the flavors I'm hoping to get
I'm getting
out
a
of it.
little bit. Oh, it's that. I'm getting it in the aftertaste. I'm getting a little bit of the allspice in the aftertaste, not a whole lot. I'm not getting the cinnamon much at all.
Yeah,
I'm really getting more than anything else. I'm getting the roast. I'm getting the chocolate malts, the dark flavors, not as much of the Christmassy stuff as I would want.
I mean it's fine. It's very drinkable.
It is drinkable.
but it's not something I'm gonna go back for because I'm not getting that Christmas sort of.
I agree with you. I agree. I'm
Flavoring
gonna give it
out
like
of
a
it, I'm hoping for.
23 on taste. I'm gonna give it a 17 on aftertaste because I do like the aftertaste, and a 24 on drinkability. Because I do think that the color.
The color's great. Honestly, this is super drinkable. You could drink a bunch of these. I think it's totally reasonable. I went 21, 14, 23, 38, 42, 52, 55, 75 for me total on that one.
I give it an 81. And
I
I,
think
also
it's
made a
fine.
note as to whether or not I think what beer it might be.
You know, it looks like it should be a stout, but the mouthfeel says nothing to me about stout at all. And I think that might be part of my problem with the overall beer.
Oh.
I want it to be a stout. I want a little more mouthfeel on it.
I agree.
But I think it may not be a stout. It's actually just maybe a super dark ale.
It could be.
Um,
Yeah, I'll be curious if I got my notes right. We'll see.
I don't like the smell as I drink.
what'd you
it.
guess on this one?
I think it's Anchor.
you think this is the Anchor? I think
it's
the Anchor's
got-
usually a lighter color.
That's the one reason I'm doubtful, but it's got the flavor I'm used to from the Anchor Christmas beer, frankly. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not honestly sure what it is. But I do think it's probably an ale and not a stout.
I agree.
I think.
I agree.
So I'm trying to guess which two are stouts as I go, just because. All right, so let's move on to the next one.
We'll go to number 2.
Okay, another dark one.
It is pretty.
It's actually darker than the last one,
It
I
is.
think.
It is darker, which is the head is also very nice.
There's a little less head though. Mine had a little more.
Mine-
My last
yeah.
one had a little more trailing head.
Yep. It did. It had, as the wine folks call it, legs.
I'm gonna go with a
Right.
9 here on appearance because it doesn't have as much legs.
That's
It's dark though. It's beautiful. It's really a nice looking beer overall.
Yes, very much so. It's a very pretty beer. Oh man, I got the boat really bad. I might be congested. I'm not smelling.
I know I'm not either. I went for a double smell. Like I feel like there's a small amount, but I'm not getting it. It's not. I want more smell on my Christmassy beers here.
I'm gonna give it a 5
I get
because I don't smell
cinnamon.
much of anything.
I get a light cinnamon, like a light bit, but not a lot. I don't.
I get some.
The old producer D over there. Oh, look at you spilling beer all over the place.
That's gluten free beer anyway.
That's true. It's true.
Oh, it smells, that's,
I
yeah,
get.
it has
I
a
get
big
good
smell.
I get a good
Maybe I'm
amount.
congested.
Yeah,
I mean, we
It's
know
like
my
ice
nose is bad, so.
cinnamony.
I do. I mean, so it's weird. So when I try to deep snip it, I don't get as much smell. When I sort of bring it underneath my nose, I get the cinnamon. It's weird. It's like,
It's cinnamony.
but if you try to get it,
funny.
if you try to get it, if you try to get in deep though, it doesn't work.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get into the glass and I'm not getting there.
Cinnamonish.
Well,
I'm gonna give
I
it-
guess we'll go with the.
I'm gonna give it a
taste.
7.
See where we go. I gave it a 6.
Oh, this is a Christmas beer. This is
Oh
what
yeah.
I'm looking for.
Oh. I'm getting like cinnamon roll flavor out of it, you know?
Yeah, there's a hit
Yep.
of like almost spice.
Yep.
Oh, I know what beer this
You'll
is.
wanna, yeah, I was gonna say, I can see it already.
That's a good Christmas beer right there. It's not overpowering on the allspice or the cinnamon. It's like a light cinnamon roll flavor. This is really, really, really good. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it 28, a 19 on aftertaste, and a 28
I went like that,
on
like
drinkability. That's gonna be a big
shifted.
score. 1, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's a 91 right there, bad boy.
16. I went 28, 18, 29.
This is probably
16,
safer.
44, 52,
This is safer.
62, 71,
'Cause it
91.
likes to move
That's
the
a
back.
91 for me too.
Yeah, this is good. Did you try this? It's very good.
Yes, this is good.
It's very good.
I totally get cinnamon. I don't know how you weren't.
I get cinnamon on it. First of all, when I put my nose in it, I try to really smell, try to get more deeper smells. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, I if it had a little bit of lactose in it, it would literally taste to me like a cinnamon. Get
It's
a little bit of the
definitely-
or
cream.
no-
It's definitely a stout. The mouthful is definitely a stout, I think. Though.
Oh yeah,
It's definitely more
it's
mouthful.
really, really, really good. Solid beer. It's gonna get some.
I'm just gonna finish mine as we go because otherwise it'll get colder, or warm or something.
That's not so bad with these darker beers. Yeah,
Well, luckily there's more in a glass. It's a 5-ounce course.
that's true. That is true. All right.
I might need some water actually. I probably should get a sip of water. Let me grab
You
it.
can
Yeah, you
have
know where it's at.
cooties.
know.
No
I'm just
one's
talking to
getting it
myself,
for
man.
you.
Fuck, man.
So yes, I made a trip out to Total Wine today to try to buy some additional Christmas beers. Couldn't find any in the fridge section, so I had to go to the warm section. Couldn't find it in the seasonals. Couldn't find it in the specials. And then I'm walking out and it's right in the middle of the aisle.
Because that's why I picked up several of these too, was actually at,
That's funny.
it was actually at Total Wines, right?
No,
That
we
was
went to Bedmo.
No, I picked mine up at Total Wine.
What was, oh yeah, because I got my wine.
So yeah, but it was just like I'm over in the seasonal beer section and I'm like, these are not seasonal beers, they're mostly IPAs. And I'm like, where are the Christmas beers? No Christmas beers, so I was getting disappointed. Found the Samuel Smith one, which of course I didn't even bring, which is stupid. Excuse
Because you
me.
need more beer.
That's the big time though, the Samuel Smith one. Have you caged your homebrew yet?
No,
No.
I haven't even finished the dry hop stage. So.
Oh, we dry out the shit. I think mine came out
I
okay.
did one the first few days, and I'm supposed to do one more 3 days, so I'll dry hop it today. Probably kegging it.
Yeah, I think mine came out okay, and we tried it today. You tried it, I think it came out alright. I think
Yeah, it's pretty good. It just needs carbonation. And then and that does remind me. So next week there will be some live solo hits on the Beer Splaining show for my trip to San
Oh
Diego.
yeah, you're going to San Diego.
Tuesday we'll be in Bakersfield.
Dionysus.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we'll be in San Diego. So I'll do some
Where'd
live
you
hits.
get your spot?
Oh, you guys are picking up the
Ocean
child,
Beach.
right?
Yep.
Are you guys
Ocean
picking up the child or just going?
Yep. Picking up a child on the way home. But on the way down, no.
You're gonna love Ocean Beach, seriously. Like, it's just a great spot. Like, it's super chill, super.
Oh, and I
relaxed.
got someone
been
gave
to-
me some
he's been to
places that I
Ocean
need to
Beach.
go.
Have you been to Ocean Beach?
They went when we went.
Yeah.
What?
Now let's
they
see.
didn't.
Apparently, I'm supposed to go to
San Diego.
Jalapenos in Carmel Mountain
They
for
were
a
not in San
burrito,
Diego with us.
and I'm supposed to go to California Wild Ales. Did you guys go there? California Wild Ales?
No, but Wild Ale's
Supposed to go
fucking
there.
suck.
No, but it's supposed to have really good sours.
We did go one
Yeah,
time.
fucking really good, true Wild Ale sours.
I know,
Fucking
funny.
are terrible.
That's what I thought.
And then
You
apparently,
guys were not with us in San Diego. They were not with us in San Diego.
No, we went for a
and
wedding.
then
We went a
Hodans. I need to
different, we
visit
went a
Hodans
different
for
time.
sure.
Yeah.
I think
that's
we're
right.
thinking of Morro Bay.
You were with us in Morro Bay. Yes.
Yes, I don't think we went to. San
We went to
Diego.
San Diego.
We went to San Diego, but
Just
I
not
don't
with
think
us.
They didn't go? Okay.
That was us. I was living
Who
at
went
St.
with
Ocean Beach or
us?
not, so.
Just us?
I think it just does.
I think, hold on, before we move on, I think we should maybe just move to 6.
Move to 6 to stick with the dark beers.
Yeah,
That makes
because it's dark and, you know, it could
makes
be
sense.
out. I feel like it might be.
What's the point of me
good.
pouring them in different orders then?
No, it's fine.
No, it's just that these three
Right.
seem like they're gonna be the most alike. And this one seems, I don't know, we can
I
do
agree.
an order.
No,
No, we
it's
do an
fine.
order, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
I'm trying
I've gone,
to cause me waves around here. Let's talk about the look on this thing.
I also think, look, nice dark beer, chocolatey looking head. I'm gonna give this one a 9 as well.
It looks,
Very,
I
very
think
good.
this was actually back to a 10, doing this is 6 now.
This is number 6.
Because it's got some, I think the head is hanging around a little more than the
Yeah,
last
it's-
one did, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very nice.
Well, it's got some scent.
Yeah, I've got some smell in there.
What is it though? What am I smelling?
I'm getting a little
Cinnamon
allspice.
cloves.
I'm getting maybe some clove.
I kind of get a sweetness.
Ooh.
I get a nice sweetness out of this, I think.
That's a
Do you get a sweetness out of this?
that's a really good beer.
Let's Which I know you're gonna love Ocean
Oh,
Beach
yeah.
if you haven't actually hung out
That's
there
all
in Langston
chocolate.
River.
That's
There's
all
a
you
bunch
smell.
of breweries there.
Yeah,
Fortunately, no Belching Beaver are closed.
I know, that's disappointing.
Ocean Beach is
Kilowatt.
cool. They've got a nice spot
Kilowatt,
at the top.
yeah.
It's real nice. Yeah,
That's
Kilowatt
really
was
good.
actually her favorite spot eventually. Ocean Beach's spot up at the top, and their roof is beautiful though.
There's
Ocean Beach
another
roof.
one right by Kilowatt that was really good. Not Belching Beaver, but the other one.
There's two actually right there. There's one like across the street, and there's one like down the corner. But mostly you like Kilowatt.
Very good.
Kilowatt was the one you went with me finally when I was like, I'm going out for more beer, and you're like, I'm coming with you this time, and I was like, cool. It's like the first 3 nights, I was like, it's only 8 o'clock. You guys are trying to go to bed. Like I'm fucking going
I'm
out to the
late.
breweries, right? Like it's 8 o'clock. I can walk to 4 different breweries, and I can go to Pizza Port and get pizza. So I
That's
mean,
right.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. See, I do have to go to court a couple of
Finally,
days.
she's like,
but
I'm
it's
in.
not till 8:30, so you know, it's not like you have to drive anywhere. Just gotta
Hmm.
put a suit on. I like
Okay,
it.
this is a chocolatey stout.
Yep. It's got a good chocolatey flavor. It's got some good spice flavor to it.
I wish it had a lactose.
I agree that every one of these I've wanted more mouthfeel, more sugar.
I think
and
the
more
last
mouthfeel.
one was okay on the mouthfeel. I would have liked a little bit more, but like this one almost feels super watery. This is kind of like a hot chocolate beer.
Yes.
Well, it smells like it too.
Is this your Zoco Cabeza then?
No, Zoka Base was the last one.
You think so?
You know why? Because Zoka Base has Pasilla peppers in it.
It had that little bit of burn. It
There's
had,
a little bit of burn in it.
yeah, you don't really taste it, but you feel it on your tongue.
It might not be Pasilla, but definitely has peppers in it. There's a hint of pepper in it, which is actual peppers in it,
Okay.
which is really interesting, I think.
Yeah, this is a good beer though.
This is not as good as the last beer, but I think it's better than the first beer. But it's kind of in
Yes,
between.
I gave it an 86 overall. I gave it a 26 on taste and 17 on aftertaste, and a 17 on the drinkability because it is a very pretty beer.
The camera keeps trying to focus on my tree,
On your what?
my tree, because the lights.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I see. It just kind of blips.
Yeah,
That's neat.
it like,
Yeah, what are you gonna do? That's okay. Not like we go out of focus.
no, it doesn't.
all right, so I went 24, 16, 25. So it's 18, 42, 48, 58, 63, 83.
Gave it an 86.
All right, well, apparently we're going to save this for later. Let it warm up. It'll change flavor or something.
It does.
I believe you.
It does. Now we're gonna go back to number 3 just to make producer A happy.
It doesn't make me happy because you already skipped it. It doesn't change
Apparently,
the fact
you're
that
happy now.
it doesn't change the fact that
we're
you
gonna make
skipped
her happy
it.
later. It's fine.
Ah, yes. I see.
For like 5 whole minutes,
For like 5 more minutes and then leave me the hell alone.
if I'm lucky.
5 minutes if she's lucky.
That's right. All right, so let's talk about this beer. Let's talk about the look on this beer. The head is gone,
Yes.
which normally wouldn't be a big deal because of how long we took, except the other 2 remaining in the list
A
still
little more
have
head.
their heads.
Yes.
At least your pours do, which is much
Yes.
more head friendly apparently of a glass, because only I have head in this one. This one's also not a head, but you have head in both of these.
Yes.
So that's kind of
This
weird.
is got. It almost looks like it has no carbonation. You can see some bubbles coming up, and it looks undercarbonated.
It does look like it's undercarbonated. You can see little bubbles. The color's good. It's a nice amber color.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of opaque. You can't
If
really
I-
see through it, except you can see light through it.
If I
It's
had
not too
given you
bad.
the crowler, I would think this was the crowler. So I'm a little worried about the carbonation on it. Maybe it got too warm. Although
I'm
it's
thinking
still very
it's
cold
probably
beer.
a 7 though on appearance. For me,
I'm gonna give it a 6.
let's look at some smell.
Only because, like I said, there is no head, there's no carbonation. So I'm not getting any smell.
I'm not getting any smell there. All right, you have better noses, so let's try that.
No, there's no smell.
Okay,
Okay, and that's gonna get killed. 4.
5 it is.
4.
How do you give it a 5 when it has no smell and you're judging it on smell?
Well, because
Or even a 4?
because
You
bad.
can smell bad.
It can smell bad.
Okay. I was
So
curious.
it's neutral? So you're going with
Yeah, 5's like a
score?
neutral
Okay.
smell. There's just not a lot of smell going on here.
There's no smell.
It's got a taste,
It does.
and I don't really like
I
it.
don't think either
It
of you
doesn't.
do. I saw Shane's face too.
So it starts. It's weird. So it starts, and it starts like a pretty normal ale with like a little bit of maybe winter, and then suddenly there's this weird taste that swings through.
No. This is I get when it first hit my tongue, I'm like, oh, there's gonna be something there.
Oh, I do smell malt.
But something is there, and suddenly that something's not good.
When most of that goes away, and
There's
then
a
you get this
Tiny
finished
malt smell.
aftertaste of no thank you.
Yeah.
It's you know.
Ew.
The good news is we don't have any local breweries. We're killing in this, so, you know.
I don't know what this is. I don't know. I expect. I mean, I haven't had the Anderson Valley, but I think it might be the Anderson.
I taste and smell just malt. That's
Okay,
all I
what?
get.
I want those Christmas spices in my winter warmers, man.
I'm about to butcher this poor beer.
You know what happens. It's not like offensive tasting.
No, it's just not. There's
It's just not.
it's
Good.
nothing tasting. Yeah, like you said, that's one of those things where I'm not going to give it like, you know, under a 10 on taste because it doesn't taste terrible. It just doesn't taste like much of anything.
I gave it 58.
I gave it a 51.
7, 12, 30. Yeah, 58.
17, 8, 16.
I went 18, 12, 16.
You
Oh,
had a 12 on aftertaste?
I don't know, I guess 6 is terrible.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know. I don't know. There's something wrong with that. It's
I
just-
agree.
It's not.
I agree.
It's just not there, man. You know.
Something. Something.
I don't know. Do we get any viewers yet? Probably
No.
not. No viewers. That's
Well, I
fine.
can't tell. I only,
Apparently, people like us better.
only have me chatting.
People like us better when we're in swimsuits.
That's true. I like to see us all swole or beer belly.
So, you know, actually, the framing's pretty decent here. Actually, as far as like this.
We're good, yeah. Distance well, and the tree in the background, it all looks great. It's just
Not
you know,
particularly well centered, which is weird.
yeah, well, we're almost centered on the tree.
I know, which is double weird. 'Cause it's in the center. I don't know. It's very weird. All right, whatever. Let's move on.
Better?
We'll know in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of a delay.
All right,
All right,
let's
number
see.
5.
Number
Number 4.
4.
Number 4. Because if we go to 5, producer A will get 5.
Okay, so this beer's got head,
Yeah, it's
held
actually
on,
got great legs.
which
See
is
that?
beautiful.
I agree.
Yeah, you've got great legs here on your pour is much better than mine because you've got the pour on the side. So
Yeah.
your head reached all the way to the top. Mine never did, I think.
Yep.
But yeah, you can see around how it's still hanging onto the sides.
Yes.
Which is a super good sign for a pour.
And I would also say that for a lot of folks, I was like, oh man, your beer's got too much head on it. But you actually want some head on your beer. You do. Because it's opening up some of the aromas and the flavors if you pour it to give it a little bit of head. Now, granted, you don't want 2 inches of head, but you do want a little bit of head on your beer. It's good for it.
So
Just so you know.
color-wise, it's a darker amber
That's,
than the last.
that's why it's called beer splaining. Plus, you know,
I thought
head
you
on,
liked.
head on beer.
I thought you liked 2 inches of head.
Plus,
I prefer a little more than that, but you know, whatever you're willing to provide, that's kind of how I look at it, you know? Am I wrong there?
you know, I think it's great. all heads great.
Now I'm gonna say, yes, no, you're certainly not gonna complain about 2 inches ahead, but you know, 4 or 6 might be better, but it's, you know, actually what you wanna do it is in a combination.
I'm hoping for
You know
about a
what I
9, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
All
kidding,
Oh, I see.
I mean, that's never gonna happen, but I'm hoping.
He's going for 9. I mean, he's getting it, but
Maybe
he's
one
going
day.
for it. Maybe one day.
That's how it works, right?
That is how it
They
works.
could produce a pill.
They could.
They've got pills for other things.
They do. 100%.
Yeah. All right, so back to the beer.
That's why it's beer
You were
splaining,
talking
folks.
about beer, right?
So this beer is dark. It's darker than the last one. It's more opaque. It's straddling that line, almost darkest of south,
Yeah.
but not quite.
This
I think
is
it's beautiful.
Yeah, this is almost like a dark amber ale. Like number 5 is more of an amber looking ale. This one is even a little bit darker than
This
that.
is-
It is beautiful.
This is what I want my winter warmers to look like, actually.
If it's a
perfect
true
to me.
ale, I agree with you. Yes, yes. yes.
I'm giving it a 10.
I'm gonna give it a 10.
Because the legs held on, the color's dark and beautiful. I'm hoping it tastes really good.
And I do get some smell. I'm just not sure how much. And you producer.
But it's a Christmassy smell.
I'm so really am congested. I don't get a lot though. Give
I
it a
think
7.
it's weird. It's critical to sort of light smell. It's supposed to treat the
Yeah,
deep
you
smell.
can't take a deep smell.
I think the light smells okay. It's not super fragrant though.
No, it's not.
We've been less fragrant here than I've been hoping for on most.
I agree with that. I agree with that. They have not had the fragrance that I want in them.
Do you low on your nose?
So
Okay.
good head,
In the
but bad
comments.
smell.
What?
Which is kind of what you want too. You don't want it to smell too bad.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Sometimes you're running ahead of time just because.
That's true. That's true. You started it, producer D. You were the one over there laughing in the corner because I kept saying head, head.
No, you said 2 inches of head. That was what was funny.
Repeatedly.
Let's try this. Let's try this.
Ooh, okay. Like first taste, like and then after tasting, I'm like, oh, that's so. I'm gonna need to try this again. Hold on.
It reminds me of the last beer a little bit, except that second taste is like pleasant.
Yes, it's got a little bit of flavor at the front, but then the aftertaste comes in a lot better. But it's not what I want.
I think this is Jubilo,
You might be right.
which I've had before. I bought 6-packs before. I think it's good. I think it's a good, solid Christmas. It's very, very drinkable. Sometimes you don't want an IPA after IPA after IPA. Who am I kidding? I basically want IPA after IPA after IPA, but on occasion you don't.
Rare occasion.
They're
that's
rare.
true. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think this is maybe not better than beer number 1, but close. So I'm gonna go like 22.
I think it's better than beer 1 probably, Case West.
Oh, see, burps. I don't know what's up. I guess I ate too much for lunch.
We try the active.
Taco Bell. Always love the Taco Bell.
Oh, Taco Bell and beer?
Yeah,
Oh,
someone's getting
you're
hot box like a motherfucker later.
Someone's sleeping on the couch.
Welcome to the Dutch oven.
What's that smell, honey? Oh, it's me.
What was that about? Bad smell?
That's exactly right.
All right, I got 81 on this. 81.
I gotta add mine up.
I went 23, 16, 25. I think it's pretty nice. The best thing I ever had? Probably not.
I
It's
gave it a
good though. I think.
78, slightly below beer number 1.
Let's go finish one of these real quick so the wife can pour the side gate into something.
I could just get 2 new glasses.
No, you don't need to dirty up 2 glasses. I will finish beer number 2.
Two is the one I like the best.
I will finish beer 2.
All right, we're gonna add a side gate in here. We're not gonna blind taste this. We're gonna rate it. We'll just talk about the rating, but we're not gonna score it in the blind.
Well, I will say, to be honest, I have tasted it, so you should probably be the only one to rate it, because I had it while I was there.
Yeah, but I've had Zoka Coveza. I've had 3 of these previously.
Yeah, but they're blind.
Yeah,
so
but
you
I
don't know these
definitely
which
have
is which. And then they had it was really interesting, they had a beer and cookie pairing, so
Oh,
they have a
they're doing
little,
those
they have a little
outside.
I
baker
love that.
that comes in, and that's the one who makes the pretzel croissant. I don't know what that is,
Shut the
but
fuck
I
up.
want one. I want a pretzel croissant. That sounds
How do you
fucking,
manage
I
that?
don't
That's like
know.
2 completely different
I don't know.
I want it.
feels.
So this is your first trip to Sidegate.
It was my first trip to Sidegate.
So what'd you
So I should
think?
talk about it. Let's see. So the inside was very nice. It had that upper level area that I didn't go to but could see.
It's a good look. I
sat
like
at
looking
the
at some
bar.
photos. The system is small though.
The system is very small.
I had a lot of beers on top of
There's a shit ton, like 10 or 12, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And it was kind of really neat setup. They had, light to dark, and then all their IPAs on the menu, so you could see what they were. The inside was great, but the outside is where it's at. It was a
Should be a
little
crowd
cold.
on top of the cake.
On top of the keg on the left. The outside was great. The little, the,
I
the,
didn't chill
the patio.
outside.
It was too cold,
Yeah,
but
it
it
did look
just.
nice.
I definitely want to go back out because, like you said, it's right near Todos Santos Plaza, so you've got a nice little outdoor area.
You've got Hot Grenade and EJ Fair right there too.
So it was just patio furniture and stuff like it. Just looked like a great place to go and hang out. It reminded me, what I told the guys, it reminded me of that one up in Lafayette where they had the fake grass and all.
Oh, Marin. No, Headlands.
Headlands, yes. Where it just had, all the patio furniture in the
Yeah.
back, and it just looked great. It looked
So-
like a great place to sit outside, at 5 or 6 o'clock and have a beer.
So I've been there once too, and you're right. The fact that it's near Todos Santos is great because there's a bunch of food you can get there. There's several Mexican places that are all pretty good.
Yep.
There is a new burger place I've not tried. Hot
Oh, the
Grenade's
hot
good,
dog
I think.
place
There's
closed, right?
the hot dog place is gone, right? It's supposed to be burger place. There's a Monster Wings. There's a cinnamon roll joint. There's some nice stuff. There's a sushi place. There's a place.
Very nice.
There's a place up there that does pupusas. It's not that far from
Maybe we
Sidegate.
can get
which
producer
is
D to go
pretty
with
nice.
us and get some sushi.
The pupusas are really good, actually, over there. So, all right, let's try our last beer before we get the
Last
side.
beer,
Do you want our glasses or
beer
you just
number
grab 2 new ones?
She
Might be a
described
little late.
Oh, I thought I saw you pouring, but I've been drinking.
Yeah, you've had so much beer so far.
it. Oh,
30 ounces.
You
I've
haven't,
almost
you haven't
2 full
drinking
years.
the one in your hand.
I've only
That's
had a
enough.
slice of pizza and a hot dog.
That's plenty.
Yeah, it's like 9,000 calories, actually.
I was gonna say
So
this.
fucking fat, dude. I'm so lazy. I've been going to work all week, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Literally driving into the office, which really sounds very first worldly for me to complain about. But
Yeah.
fuck, dude, once you've had to not drive into the office like every day, it's the worst.
Producer D wouldn't understand it.
Like, I understand the great
Neither would this
resignation
one.
because it's just like I have to drive for 2.5 hours every day to go in and get paid. Like,
He tried complaining to me the other day, and I'm like, shut the fuck
You can
up.
shut up.
I mean, look.
That's a
you
good looking
know,
beer.
So yeah, so I've been doing moving, so we're in construction, right?
All right, yeah.
Somehow the IT staff equals people qualified to move heavy ass desks.
And not fuck them up.
Yeah, so like look, scratch, look like I'm all scratched up, like shit.
I look like that after putting
I'm all
together my tree.
abused, right? What'd you say?
I said I look like that after putting together my tree.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it for a second.
They don't hire
That's where I was
movers?
going too.
No,
That's
they're
where,
cheap
that's where I
as
thought she was going
They're
too.
cheap as fuck.
This is live. Don't call it that. So
I didn't say
They-
the name of the company.
no, this time for some weird reason they did not hire movers, so they want us to do stuff like hang whiteboards, and I'm just like,
It's
I'm not good at hanging whiteboards, like it's.
I'm gonna
not
slap
Did
it
you have
up
like
there and
step
hope it looks
finders and shit
somewhat
like that?
straight.
Did you have the proper tools?
No.
I don't know. They might have. I don't know. I don't hang. I was like, I hang. I was like, you guys need me to help you lift heavy shit on the gullies? I can do that, right? Because I work out, so I can move some heavy shit, right? But like, I'm not trying to hang a whiteboard and be castle complaining
Why do
it's not level.
they still have whiteboards?
I don't even
We
know.
have them in
Man.
our
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. So that's my complaint
Alright.
for the day.
You're number 5.
I mean, it's fine. I actually really like where I work. I just hate the fact that I have to drive in like fucking 6 days in a row.
Like anyone's watching your show to hear you complain about your work anyways. Oh, cheap as fuck.
Maybe someone will watch my show one day.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Man, just
But
get
fucking like me over here. I mean, so
I
wait,
don't
let's
like
talk about the
the, I don't like the
There's-
color. It's too light.
It's a little light.
It's more of an amber ale than a winter warmer looking beer to me. So I gave it a 6. I also don't get much smell. A little bit, but not
I
a
get a
lot.
beer smell.
You get a beer smell, yeah. And I also
No, I get a little bit. I get a little bit of the Christmassy smell. I think a little, not a lot. But honestly, nothing's been that fragrant. I think I piled in with the rest at the 7. It's pretty standard for all of them.
I gave it
One-
a 6.
One beer smelled really good, and one beer smelled like less. So
That's about it. Yeah.
I think so
You get
far.
that cigarette-y malty smell
Yeah.
that you get in some beers.
Yep. I don't like the flavor either.
You know,
It's got a caramel taste to
I
it.
actually like the flavor on this. So this will probably be our biggest differentiator.
Ooh.
What I don't want to say I don't like.
Blow you
Put it
kisses.
over here.
What I'm not getting is any aftertaste really at all.
Nope. And also 0 mouthfeel.
Not that, I mean, there's an aftertaste there, but it's basically the same as the front taste. But it's not bad, but it's not lingering.
Again, if you wanted a winter beer, this is
Actually
what
like
you'd
that.
order. It may be an okay beer, but it's not a winter beer.
I'd order number 2.
Yes, we'd
But
all
I,
order
just,
number
but I
2.
just think this beer is pretty good. It's probably my second favorite beer of the night, honestly, on a straight taste flavor. Not by a lot, but I think it probably is. You get back to this aftertaste, though.
And they kill this one too.
It reminds me of a lager. It's just very light.
This is probably the anchor.
If I had to guess, this is the anchor. But I really think it was number 1 from the flavor. I gave it a 63.
I really think it's really, really tasty.
Look at that, we don't even have producer D watching
39,
this.
45, 55, 68.
Nobody's
80.
watching.
She's literally watching you.
I only give it an 80. How have I killed
It doesn't
today?
show that.
14.
No.
Just not from the phone.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 80.
view.
So I,
No.
I actually did not
View.
rate this that high, but I did give it an 80. But I have a clear outlier on my board.
You need
so,
to create another
Yes.
account.
so let's talk about these scores before we do the side gate here. Just real quick. So I have 2 clear outliers on my board. Okay. My scores went 75, 91, 58, 81, 80, 83. So my clear outliers are beer number 2 is my favorite, and beer number 3 is my least favorite.
I went there too. Beer number 2 is my favorite. Beer number 3 is my least favorite. And then it was a slightly distant second for beer number 6 was my second favorite.
Why do you keep calling that a side gate beer?
The Crowler? I thought it was from Sidegate Brewing.
Isn't it?
Did you just open the wrong Crowler?
I opened the crowler you told me to fucking open.
Oh shit! That's your dad's beer. You're gonna like it though. I blew it. Grabbed the wrong crowler. I'll get it.
I didn't
Okay, this
catch
last
it
beer is
before we
not going to
opened
be a
it.
winter warmer. It's going to be some dark ass deep stout.
Peanut butter.
It's peanut butter.
It's there. It's there.
Oh,
it's
they're
Nutty
yummy.
Apple.
Another
Oh, it's really good. Nutty Apple is really good.
Yes.
All right, so
Sorry.
so bring out the cans. Bring out the cans, please.
Oh,
Bring out the cans of bottles from beer number 1 through 6.
Oh my god, he would love that.
I know, he's
Holy
had it before,
crap.
he loved
Oh,
it.
that smells so good.
Yeah, sorry about that. My bad, Sidegate.
I mean, it's good. Look, they're honestly their peanut butter stout's good.
It's good.
It's not as good as Belching Beavers,
No, it's not. And it is better on nitro.
and it needs more mouthful, which the nitro helps.
The nitro is what helps with that. That's why I was saying it's better on nitro. Here we go.
I hope she got the
The
order right.
unveiling.
6.
Okay,
Five.
Anderson Valley.
4, 3,
Oh, you got it right.
2.
Oh, you called it on number 1.
Yeah, it has very much the Anchor taste to it.
Oh, I murdered the Odell. Last time I drank this, I was mostly drunk, so.
Oh, we should probably, can you see the front of that can?
No.
the purple one?
Can't see all the
There we
cans
go.
anyways.
Yeah, we murdered Odell. Sorry, Odell.
All right, so let's talk about our beers. So beer
Alright, so
number
beer
1.
number 1 is the Anchor Christmas.
Anchor Steam's Christmas Ale.
It's not Anchor Steam, it's Anchor.
You're
Anchor
right, my
Brewing.
bad. Anchor Brewing.
They can pile down there.
What's wrong? No, you can see it. It's
Yeah,
literally
you
right
can line
there.
at the bottom of the screen.
Okay, it's hard to tell with the stand.
Just says Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's their
Yeah.
special ale.
They do some
probably
stuff at the
read
top
everything.
talking about the tree. Anchor does a different tree on their bottles every
The
Christmas.
natural beauty of the Western Joshua tree in this case. apparently.
Isn't this the one that we have the old bottles of?
Yeah, we have the giant size bottles. I bought a small bottle of it this year, though.
Yeah,
So I give this a 75, which is a reasonable score.
I gave it an 81, my third favorite beer. And again, anything in the 80s is a good beer. It's drinkable. I'm going to go back to it.
75 to 85 tip beer, just fine beers.
Yes.
So the winner for both of us actually was Stone Zoka Cabeza. So this is probably important. So this year it's Stone Zoka Cabeza Tres Leches.
Oh.
Normally the Tres Leches is not there. It's usually just Imperial Stout inspired in Mexican hot chocolate. Now it's Mexican hot chocolate and Tres Leches though. So if you taste it again, I was right. So it's stout brewed with chocolate, coffee, pasilla peppers, vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, rice, and oats. So if you try it again here, where's your fork? Here. Try
Maybe
this
drink it
again.
all, remember?
I know, I didn't.
You
Try this
get
again.
you get it on the back of your
I
tongue.
have a whole 6-pack. Drink that. And you should get the pasilla flavoring. You should get that little
No, you
bit
don't
of
get. You
spice.
don't even get the flavor. You get the
With
burn
the
on
heat,
your
so a little bit
tongue.
of heat.
I guess a little, like a tingle.
Barely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
How much
But I was attributing that to the spices, to the
Yeah,
allspice,
no.
and because that would give me a little bit of a tingle, or nutmeg too, or even cinnamon give you a little tingle.
Yeah.
But no, it's a very good beer. It's a very, very, very good beer.
So number 3 here, which unfortunately was the worst rated for us, is Odell's Isolation Ale. It's from Colorado. It's their seasonal. It doesn't say anything
Says
specific.
here in
about it.
Colorado.
Here in Colorado, summer's barely over before our eyes start searching for those first fall flakes and the return of Isolation Ale, a smooth caramel malty ale balanced by a subtly crisp hop finish. So I guess in theory this isn't a winter
I was
ale,
just gonna ask that.
but I mean it's their winter,
It's their winter
fall
beer.
winter release.
Yes.
It's their seasonal, but it's not actually a winter warmer. So it should not taste similar to Anchor, Jubal Ale, or Winter Solstice,
True.
who should be very, very distinct.
Yes. And that actually, if you think about it, those are
Those are all
the
relatively
ones we scored the highest, frankly.
Right. So,
Yeah.
well, outside of Zoka Cabeza, but yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Is that one also a winter beer?
now Zoka Cabeza is technically it just says it's Imperial Stout Spire, but
Oh,
it's,
okay.
they only release it at this time of year though, so
Oh,
it
okay.
basically is their
Okay.
winter beer.
It's real, like you said, with cinnamon and
The flavors always come through on it. I think
Yep,
it's really. I've in a few experiences I've had it on draft as well. It's very, very nice on draft. So over here we have
Yeah,
Deschutes. I gave this an 81, which was 3rd place for me.
I gave it a 78, which was 4th place.
So Deschutes Jubal Ale. Let's take a look what it says about it. Cozy up fireside with this festive winter ale full of spice notes and a robust malt character of toffee and dusted cocoa. An original since 1988. I think that's fine. It totally tastes like a winter ale.
It does. Jubal Ale is very much a winter beer.
Deschutes is nice, but we've actually been to Deschutes.
We have been to Shoots. Not the main facility though, right? We were at their
We were at their bin facility.
their bin
We
facility,
went to their bin
yes.
facility.
Which was very nice. A beautiful place. I liked it a lot.
They make good beer generally.
They do make Mirapon, very good beer. Their IPA, what's it? Their fresh hop. What's it called?
Oh, I actually cannot remember
Fresh
any brand.
squeezed.
Fresh squeezed.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
they make fresh
Producer-
squeezed, right?
producer
That's
A.
right. That's right.
And then also
It's fresh squeezed is good. It's really good actually.
the Black
fresh
Butte
squeezed.
I think
Porter
we
is
have
also
one in the
very,
freezer,
very
or in the
good.
fridge.
Oh yeah, the Black Butte Porter is nice. All right, so let's move on to beer
Beer
number
number 5.
5. This was our other stout. We gave an 80.
I gave
oh,
this is the one where we had our biggest differential.
Oh, it's funny. So this beer is actually on nitro, which is why we rated it so well in appearance.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was nitro. I would have poured harder.
Cinnamon I would have poured harder. I love that.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Dolce
Hard to do
Nitro.
in the little glasses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Firestone Cinnamon Dolce Nitro Stout. Firestone's a great spot down in Paso Robles. We've been there as well.
Nice little restaurant too.
Cinnamon and vanilla spice nitro stout. So that's basically all it says about this. It's good though. I think it's a good.
I know that was where we differentiated. I did not like that beer at all.
You know,
I gave it a 63.
no, I thought we differentiated more on the 6th beer, but
No, 86.
Oh, no.
Cause it
you're
wasn't
right. Oh,
actually
you're
the
right.
sixth beer, it
Oh,
was
no.
the third beer.
No, it's
Yes,
5, I thought we different to those, though. 17.
that is beer 5.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Okay, alright,
But
let's
you drank it last, that's why you're so
That is
confused.
true.
Why did we change order? It's so confusing.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Okay, so let's talk about this one, number 6. Number 6, the beer that made us change orders.
That's
You okay?
correct. Yeah,
You having trouble?
Just got it.
Winter Solstice, a seasonal ale from Anderson Valley. They do release this beer every year.
They do release this beer every year.
These guys are great, actually. They're out in Boone.
Have not been there.
We gotta go to their beer
Straight up
festival.
I agree. We
Boonies.
definitely need to go to the beer festival
Yeah.
at Anderson Valley.
It's
supposed to be a
actually
thing.
most of the way to where
Murphy's.
no, not it's literally nowhere near Murphy's. It's most of the way to Rock Beach or Glass Beach. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't know where that is.
Who makes
It's called
Rasputin?
Glass Beach. not
Who makes
Glass
Rasputin?
Beach.
I know. I said rock. I said glass.
oh.
I corrected myself.
North Coast.
Yeah, it's where they are.
Okay, I haven't been to that one either. So yeah, we definitely need to make a trip up
It's
there.
on the way. It's like near Eureka too.
We'd
Yeah,
have to
I was
stay
gonna say,
out there.
it's heading up towards Eureka.
Yeah,
essentially.
definitely. So this beer comes in every year. They have a nice facility though. But this beer was super dark this year. I think.
Yes.
I'm not sure it was always this dark. It's very, very dark though.
Yeah, no, it's for an ale. Yeah, it was a little dark, but we liked it. Like that was my second favorite beer right there. Gave it an 86. That's a good score.
I actually also gave it second.
So
It won the Winter Warmer Ale.
correct. It won the ale battle.
And Zoka Cabeza won the Stout Battle and the overall Drink
The
Some
overall.
Dark Beers and hopefully have some spices battle.
That's correct. It did.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Shane, do you have any parting thoughts on Winter Ale? We might
Um,
try a quick sour just because we're on air. We might try one.
Well, and I brought a bunch too.
Yeah, but
You
yours
may
are
wanna-
cold, right?
They were cold, absolutely.
I have some Burning Barrel stuff.
Yes, because I got them. Oh, okay. I got them at Hop Divine, which has a little beer.
We also got a New Glory that we haven't tried yet, unless you already tried it.
We got a
So,
Burning Barrel.
finishing points on winter warmers.
I've not tried that.
You know, unlike the pumpkin beers, where you really do find that most of them don't match up or meet up to your expectations. Most of the time, you're gonna get a winter warmer, and you'll get those flavors. You'll get the allspices and the cinnamons. So, you know, I actually do enjoy drinking winter warmers, especially like in this kind of weather. You know, 40, 50 degrees, which for us is cold. I realize the folks at Odell are like, that's like summer. We wear shorts, but you know, it's a great beer in front of the fire, or you know, if you're sitting at the picture window and it's snowing, they're just great beers. They're not super heavy, you know, like your big stouts,
right now.
but they're good beers.
Do we?
Well, I just bought you guys 2 4-packs, and I think I gave you some last time too. But yeah, so yes, there's also at Hop Divine in Livermore. They have a little beer fridge, so they get some 4-packs in the night. They're the ones that have these. And as soon as I saw, I mean, how can you not get Pie Hard with a Vengeance? How can you not? Get
I
a beer
love
for
it,
that?
but God, they're expensive for 4-packs.
Yeah, they were not cheap.
Who,
Yeah,
Hop?
Hop Divine, yeah.
They were not cheap. But you know, what are you gonna do? It's beer.
I've had that one. That's the one that I said they should
Double jam it,
leave the lemon out of
I
it.
brought you some port. I brought you some to pour anyway for yourself, just in case.
just in case.
Just in
Let's
case.
drink
All
some
right.
of this.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to sour of the week.
Sour of the week.
So, did someone say something?
No,
Those
just that I
words?
said cheers.
Oh, it's like, are those words? All right, so as you can see, you cannot see this actually, but the producer is rolling this beer.
It's coming in right now.
Oh, okay. This beer is.
Double Jamma.
This is from Burning Barrel in Rancho Cordova.
Yes.
Glaze one up.
Glaze One Up, part of their Double Jammer series.
It's a beautiful looking beer.
It's very pretty.
You don't want to fill that. The glasses are, I think those are 10-ounce glasses.
Oh, that was chunky.
That's why I rolled it. And it
Apparently-
still didn't.
Apparently not quite enough. Ooh.
That's one of those ones apparently you have to turn upside down. Holy cow.
Oh yeah, it just fucking drips out, dude, just like sludge.
It's like a smoothie.
It is a smoothie sour.
That's why
so
it's a
fair.
smoothie sour.
Pour yourself some. Ooh, there's some magicianry going on over here.
That is true. So, anyway, smoothie sours. Smoothie sours tend to be chunky, thick, should have a lot of fruity
Why does it seem like it filled up more
flavors.
than it was?
I was just
You do
fascinated
need
she was
to, they'll tell you to roll them, but the reality is you probably should just turn it onto its head.
Oh, here, we'll give you your
Don't
favorite.
for 10
We'll give you your
seconds.
favorite brew. You can have the ultimate
Just a little more.
in the back.
Oh, nice.
All right, so let me see the can for Double Jammer, please.
Put
All
that
right.
front and center.
Let's talk about
Look
this
at how pretty
crazy
that
shit.
looks.
All right, this is Double Jammer Glaze 1 Up. So as my man Beer Snob was saying, smoothie sours are chunky.
Chunky.
I don't even know who made this style up. I'm guessing it goes back to somewhere near, maybe not Treehouse, but what's the other big one that got busted for lying about their alcohol?
Oh,
905?
that, no, and you're thinking 903,
903?
but it is not them. It's, what the fuck is the name?
Drecker?
No,
Lying about their alcohol.
Yeah,
it's
903
super
got-
popular. They were actually selling 4-packs for over $100, like
Nine-
on the secondary.
Holy cow.
903 got
Fuck, what was
busted
the name of them?
for a while because they were just making up their ABVs.
Oh, okay.
Stuck in
No,
the
it wasn't 903. It was not 903.
It wasn't 903 that got busted.
No,
for.
I'm saying you just got the name wrong because you said 905. It's
Who got busted then?
oh fuck, what is the name? And I love.
Somebody got busted.
They had great sours, but it
They
turns
did.
out it's because there's no alcohol. in it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm curious now. I gotta figure this out.
Yeah, so, all right, so let's talk about Burning Barrel. Rancho Cordova. To be honest with you, I don't even know how you make a smoothie sour.
450 north.
Oh, 450.
That's it,
I knew it was a
thank
number.
you.
I knew it was a number.
450 north.
Yes. So,
Their shit would explode if you ship it.
Yes, it was brutal. So I did read some stuff today, actually just today, about smoothie sours and about making them. And apparently, one of the brewers said one of the things they added to this to make the texture and the flavor in some cases is soft serve ice cream to the secondary.
Oh, I could see that. You do get a
Ah,
ton of
I
vanilla.
could see that,
That could be
yeah.
where you get the
Yeah.
vanilla.
Holy
Um,
cow.
So
Not
let's-
even slightly wrong.
No, they were straight up lying about their shit.
Selling it at 8% and the actual alcohol content.
It's like 4.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not a lot of fermentation. So
Wow.
this particular beer is a blueberry, blackberry,
Wow.
cream cheese icing, lemon vanilla sour. Coming in at a cool 6.9%. This is Burning Barrel,
Double Jammer.
Double Jammer.
They do a
Glaze on
whole
the
series.
It's a whole series.
One up.
We'll be doing some more probably next week. We're going to try to get back to weeklies on Twitch, I think.
I will hopefully be here on Saturday,
We won't do one next
Sunday.
week. We can do
I
one
will be
Sunday.
here Sunday.
It's fine.
which is our usual day.
Yeah.
Sunday.
So, yeah, we're going to try this out. Let's
All
just
right,
talk
here we go.
about this.
So it looks great. It's got a nice thickness. It's got a beautiful purple, burgundy.
I mean,
magenta,
honestly,
I don't know what color.
If I'd never had a sour or a smoothie sour before, I'd be like, what the fuck
Yeah,
did
if
you
I
just pour me?
saw
That
that,
is
I would
correct.
think, what's wrong with
You're
it? Because
not
there's
thinking this is a beer.
there's white floaties in there.
This looks like some Jamba Juice that they put in too much juice.
No,
And
no,
not
it
a
looks
Jamba?
like Jamba Juice 4 hours later
Yes.
Yeah.
after it's
Like
melted.
thawed out a little
That's
bit.
fair.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What does it smell like? Though?
I don't know.
Amazing.
Smells like cream cheese ice cream.
Smells like lots of
Icing.
stuff.
Cream cheese icing.
Smells like lots of stuff. But I also get so I get some of the cream cheese. I get some lemon.
It basically just smells like
Is
sugar.
there some cinnamon in there too, or am I still getting
Cinnamon's
remnants
not
of
on the list, I don't think.
lemon, vanilla?
What's
blackberry,
funny though is
blueberry,
when I
cream cheese?
tried this, I got cinnamon.
I'm getting a little cinnamon.
Oddly enough.
Well, here we go. Let's see.
The flavor is so much more complex.
This is
than
the
it
one
has
that I
any
said-
real right to be.
This is the one I said they should have taken the lemon out of it,
You know the flavor I'm getting?
but
It's like pine salt.
it's the lemon.
Yeah, it's too much lemon.
It's they should have
Too much
left the lemon out.
Yeah.
See, I don't agree with either of you.
The smell is really good.
Yeah, it smells great.
So
Smells like
Smells like
pie.
cream
It
cheese.
smells like pie.
Does it smell like
Yeah.
icing?
With cream cheese.
Oh yeah, totally. Vanilla. I can smell the vanilla.
No, I
like
just don't want the lemon in it. I'm
Yeah,
with
oh.
producer A over there.
I can smell
I
the
don't want the
berry,
lemon in
like-
it. It's got. I'm getting lots of the berry flavors. As
Yeah, you
as
get
an aftertaste,
everything.
Yeah.
But that first flavor I'm getting is lemon.
It's
I don't want
very strong lemon.
it. I just don't want it.
I actually do not get the same service. So for me, it's like taking my palate on like a journey, right? It starts
It
with
is.
super
You
sweet
are
sort of
going on a
cream
journey.
cheese flavor.
A journey of the people.
palate journey.
A journey of
And then you're right, the
imagination.
lemon comes in.
It's too much.
And then kind of the blueberry comes in, but not just blueberry, almost like a blueberry cheesecake sort of flavor.
It does smell kind of like cheesecake.
Not a straight sour
That's from
blueberry,
icing.
like a cheesecake
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
And then a little vanilla.
Yep.
As it tailors off, it's sort of vanilla flavor. just
Yes, the
hangs
vanilla
on
is,
the back of your palate.
is the last.
You can
flavor.
smell the vanilla for sure.
It's just, honestly, it's just super drinkable to me.
Oh, see, I mean, the lemon's almost giving it like a fuzziness to it that I just don't want. That's all.
Yeah, I'm drinking a bunch of this one.
Well, yeah, I guess you can drink all of that one.
Well, you've got a bunch of winter warmers.
I do have a bunch of winter
Plus
warmers.
there's still stuff here.
Yeah.
So if we're untapped rating this, and we will, I'm gonna go 4.25 on it, personally.
3.5.
I was thinking three
Maybe
and a
even
quarter.
3.25.
Yeah, I thought 3 1/4.
Damn.
And I love Burning Barrel, but the lemon was too
Yeah,
strong.
just, you know,
And it was more artificial. It was almost like the rind of the lemon.
yeah.
That's the
that's-
flavor I got.
I agree. It's just too much.
I mean, all right. So, do we have anything else to talk about real quick, Karen? Okay, it's been a while since we've been on.
It has.
My man Beer Snob and I actually took a trip to Reading together.
We did.
A couple weeks ago. We stayed
Yes.
overnight in a hotel together. In separate beds, just so we're
separate
clear.
beds. Clothes remained on.
Well, I mean,
God,
no
could you
sleep,
imagine the
know?
smell in that room?
Oh my
After all
God!
that
you,
beer?
no. So it was fine. and then-
I forgot.
No, it was totally fine. It was fine. Then we left in the morning to go get donuts and Dutch Bros, and we came back and we were like, "What the fuck?"
We woke in the morning, no problem. Shower, change, get ready, leave. Go get a coffee, get a donut. I killed my donut. It was really good. What's the name of that donut place?
Oh, what is? I don't know the name of it.
Spankings or something. I don't remember. It was
It's
really,
really good though. It's in Reading, it's in downtown
Go back
Reading.
in
It's very
and literally we had to open all the windows. it was
I forgot about
honestly
that
one of
story.
the worst things I've ever experienced. I was like, there's a body in here. And we felt really bad for the cleaning crew that we
It was
got to
bad, it was
come in
bad, it was
right
bad,
after
it
we
was
left. So we
bad.
opened up all the bathroom window, all
They're
the
like, I'm
windows.
sorry, sir, you can't rent a room here.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
It was so
It was bad. It was bad. So while we were in Reading, we did have a good time. So we hit all the breweries in Reading.
We did, every one of them.
We started with Fall
Every
River
three.
with their primary location.
I think we had 4 places, didn't we?
Or maybe it's
Well, there was because there was the restaurant place.
We did. We had four breweries. So we started with Fall River.
Yeah.
Their actual production facility,
Yes.
which is just a big warehouse with
Just a big
bars.
warehouse.
they had all the games and stuff though.
Well,
Yeah. It's fine. It's a warehouse with a bar. Big production
Live
facility.
band.
Yeah.
The beer was good.
Beer was good. Beer was good.
Bartender was cool.
Yeah.
Swag was alright. I think their other tap room is probably a little. It's obviously very much nicer. It's down. It's like down. It's in like a nice It's in like a
Shopping
shopping center, like a safe and stuff like that. It's much nicer. This was just like basically a bunch of picnic tables
Yeah.
put inside of their production facility, which I'm down with. Like that's an old school.
No,
Actually
yeah,
prefer that.
it's old school brewery.
It's old school brewery vibe for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would rate that
And we got there when they opened, right?
probably.
That was when we got there when they
No,
opened?
that was when we got the window open.
Well, that was trailer.
No, that was Sierra Nevada Trail. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was
So we haven't talked about those yet. We'll add those. Of the Reading breweries, I would probably rate Fall River's beer. I think is probably the best of the
I think
beers.
I would agree. Yeah.
But the facility, that particular facility, was not the best of the facilities.
Well, but it's also, I would just say that it's not a bad facility. It's just the old school, like
Yeah,
you
it's
said,
a
it's
different
just
vibe.
the old
Totally fine.
school, production warehouse facility. Like you said, picnic tables and shit like that. But it was an okay facility. It wasn't beautiful. It was just
Yeah.
not bad.
So producer A was with us at that stop,
Yeah.
so we didn't make any new friends.
no friends.
I got the RVF
She's
going.
antisocial.
Sorry.
No, I have RDA.
We ditched her ass, and
No, but we made fun of the guy who was pouring beer for all the people that were well underage
Yes.
no comment.
and way above his grade.
Yes, I saw that too.
He was batting well.
Yeah, he was way
Okay.
he was hitting way outside of his
His normal range.
yeah.
True. All right, so we rolled out of that place to the next spot in Reading, which was called Woody's Brewing.
That's right. That's the restaurant place. Yeah.
Woody's Brewing. Actually, we have 2 restaurant places.
Yeah.
So Woody's Brewing.
That's the place I was wondering.
It's a chill little spot, honestly. They got about 20 things on tap. They got all kinds of crazy options.
Yeah. Yeah.
We met a cool homie who followed me on Google Maps. He
Yes,
was
you did.
chill.
Yes. Yeah, the old school biker looking
Yeah,
dude.
old biker dude from
Yeah.
from
The trucker. He was a trucker actually.
yeah
That's right, he was a
from
trucker.
wherever Sierra Nevada is. From Chico.
Yeah, from Chico.
He was chill. We
He was
chatted
chill.
for like an hour or so.
We made a friend.
We did.
You
We
made
made
friends.
I make friends.
You do make
Beer
friends.
is good there, Woody's. We tried several varieties.
We did.
I believe Beer Snob got a flight. We were walking at this point, by the way, because our hotel was in walking distance of 3 breweries, so
Yes.
there was no real worries.
We were safe.
There was no worries at that point. We
And I
were
wasn't
getting
there.
whatever the hell we wanted. We were walking, so it's
That's
fine.
pretty much true.
So that was a good spot. I think that the beer there is good.
The beer was good. The food was good.
The food was good.
Food was good.
Yeah. I think So we went to another spot with food. Eventually 2 breweries later, we went to another spot with food.
Yes.
And I think the food was better at the second spot, except I ordered a blat and they forgot the avocado.
Right.
So I'm not sure I can call it better.
Well, and
And the waitress was not surprised that they forgot the avocado.
I was gonna say, she was enjoying the fact that when you said you forgot the avocado, she went, yeah,
Sounds
that's
about
kind of what
right.
they do. And you're like, well, okay. So
She's like, you think they get this right? It's called a BLAT. And I was like,
I enjoyed her. She had a good sense of humor about it all.
I was
you know?
like, we were there past their closing time, so
we
I thought,
were,
It's
yes, because that was stop number 4.
That was the last stop. So Woody's was fine. Woody's was good.
Woody's was
I think
good.
it's
The food was
He
good.
skipped the middle for a reason.
Yes.
Well, no, I didn't actually. No, we liked the middle a lot. There was a I bumped
You went
over
food to
because of the food to food. So Woody's is good. That was where we went last time I was in Reading, and we met with my mom and my brothers like that. We had food there, and it actually all
At
was
Woody's?
pretty good at Woody's.
Okay.
It was good. There were no complaints there. It was a fine spot. I would go
I had
back
great
again for
salad.
sure. So after Woody's, we left and we walked to. You might have to look this
Because
one
that
up.
was the last place.
No. So bring up the Reading
You
Brewery.
literally
real
just
quick.
said Woody's was the last place.
Yes.
So Woody's was the first place we walked to. We walked there on our own to Woody's, and then we went to the next brewery, which was Camino Brewing, I think. Right? Am I wrong?
Let's see. Final Draft, Fall River.
No, that's not.
Get off there.
Cedar Crest.
That's
we
what
walked
it was,
over to
Cedar
Cedar Crest, which is a straight up brewery, no food.
Yeah, no food. They had popcorn.
They did have popcorn.
They had the fresh, like the popcorn maker
Was
popcorn.
that the really pretty
Yes.
counters?
Really
Yes,
pretty bar.
Pretty bar counter.
Gorgeous facility, huge space in the back
Mm-hmm.
with the stage.
Posters are amazing.
Bartender was cool. We made some friends there.
We
were trying to
actually
play-
made really good friends.
We
there.
were just playing some cribbage at the bar, right? And
Hoppy Hill pulls out the cribbage board, and this young lady to the side of us goes, "Are you playing cribbage?"
yeah,
And of course,
Friends
Hoppy Hippo
everywhere.
being who
Yeah,
Hoppy
I was
Hippo
like,
is,
yeah, we're
strikes
playing
up
cribbage.
conversation. Next thing you know, we're playing partners cribbage with.
In a booth.
next thing you
In a
know,
booth.
we're at a booth with me and Beer Snob and this girl and her boyfriend, and we played cribbage there for about an hour.
Yeah.
Had a couple more beers there, and then we were like, hey, look, we got to hit this last brewery too, right?
You want
Because
to go with us?
we're not trying to fuck around and only hit one brewery, right?
We
Guys-
can't leave the one last brewery in town.
Guys, want to walk to the next one? It was literally 4 doors down. They're like, yeah.
Of course. So they came down.
So they walked with us to the next brewery, which was Final
You didn't
Draft.
tell me that part.
We didn't tell you they moved breweries with us.
Yeah, they moved over
They
to
moved
the brewery.
breweries with us.
Yes, and
They did.
We kept playing cribbage over
They
there.
also offered us a ride home.
They did.
Oh, you're like, no, we gotta lock this shit
We're like,
off.
right now, we're literally 4 blocks away.
Like, 1, you could murder us because I was so live to crime. 2, we're 3 blocks that way. We're cool.
I feel like they could murder you anyways because you literally took them from brewery to brewery. They could have just followed your ass.
It was close. Like the breweries were closer than like going to your house. I mean,
That is true. It was very close. It was
so we went to Final Draft. Final Draft had another big tap room. Honestly, all the spots are running a lot of stuff on tap.
they did, yeah. They had
It's a
really,
lot.
really big selections.
The beer was fine there too. The food was pretty good. The appetizer we got was really nice.
Yes, the appetizer was really good.
My only real complaint was the black, mostly because they forgot the avocado. Once I got some avocado, the black was fine. So it was pretty good. So overall, the Reading portion of our trip I think was really nice.
I agree. I enjoyed it.
I mean, I would go back to Reading if I had to.
You have to.
My mom does live near there, so I do end up there occasionally. The Sundial Bridge is cute.
Yes, we did. We visited the
Beau-
Sundial Bridge.
Beautiful running space in Reading.
Yes,
actually. Great
absolutely.
running, great little
Right
running
up
area
and
along
down
the
the
Sundial
water.
Bridge and on the Sacramento River Trail.
And they got that little art display there at the Sundial Bridge. So
There's some nice stuff up there,
For
honestly.
sure.
So that was our Reading trip, and then in addition to our Reading trip on the way up, because we live about 4 or 5 hours from Reading, we
Yeah.
hit a few spots. We went to Chico, and we stopped at the mothership, man, the
Yeah.
California mothership, basically.
pretty much one of the home's original birthplaces of craft beer on the West Coast, Sierra Nevada.
Sierra Nevada Brewing. Why don't you tell me about this one, Beer Snob? Because I've been talking a lot about finishing on my
So we get to, it was the place we started, get there basically right after opening, and the facility is ginormous. It was huge, high ceilings. I loved the bar, had the
Oh, the bar's
the
gorgeous.
stained glass
I think
window
I
type
posted a photo on the
things.
Beer
It's
Snob.
absolutely beautiful bar, gorgeous wood, like I said, with the gorgeous wood. Man,
He's looking rough
Said
crowd
like
around here.
with the it's gorgeous, okay? It was gorgeous. I don't know what that means. It's just gorgeous. And now I use that word a lot.
You're like adding gorge
I-
and gorgeous.
With grow, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the stained glass windows were absolutely beautiful right above the bar. And then
Oh, interesting stained glass window note. The stained glass windows have been there since the beginning.
that's correct.
And the guy who put them in still comes by every month to check on them and see what's up and make sure
Make
everything's
sure they're
cool.
all okay.
Okay, go on to your story.
And then, my favorite part of that facility, which unfortunately we couldn't tour,
Ooh,
but we could at least see,
I
is the
know.
copper kettles. Like we're sitting in the restaurant, and just to the right of us here, or to the right of me, where I was sitting, right, just to the right of as you walk in the door, huge glass windows, the copper kettle.
Dude,
Just
production
sitting there.
production level copper kettles are fucking insane, dude. It's like probably 12 feet across,
Probably bigger.
like a 12 to 15 foot diameter circle on the ground, basically. It's like a small dome.
And
It's
yeah,
just
and they're
totally insane.
they're shaped
Oh,
like
just another one?
like a Hershey's Kiss. They're shaped like a Hershey's Kiss with the tube going up, and then all the switches and levers and stuff. It's just absolutely
I actually
gorgeous.
like the other one better.
And when we asked about a tour,
I like this one
COVID
better.
killed our dreams. No tour.
We're gonna go back for a tour eventually.
I like that one better.
So we
Ooh, this one's got some banana though.
so
yeah.
I almost grabbed one. So we did have the food there though. We ate at Sierra Nevada.
Yes, we
Farmhouse
did.
Shop.
It was good food. The beer menu they had 25, I think.
Probably
something
20,
like that. It was
25. They had a lot.
crazy.
A couple of rare ones, a couple of the rare ones.
Yes,
the rare
you know
ones, yeah.
the narwhal, I think. Isn't it?
No,
Is
the
that-
narwhal. The
they're-
narwhal is Sierra Nevada, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
narwhal. They had
They had a couple barrels.
They had Bigfoot barley wine.
Yes, they had Bigfoot. They had barely Bigfoot, I think.
Yes, it was really good. But yeah, so no, that was a great place, and you're right. That was we went from there to
We walked to their gift shop though. Their gift shop was great. If you end up at Sierra Nevada, check out their gift shop.
Yes, we bought some swag. I bought a shirt, a really cool work shirt with the little
It's a
hops
good
all
looking
over.
work
It was
shirt.
a good looking work shirt.
Hopefully
My
our
second
producers
favorite,
really liked it. Hopefully
by
our producers
Maui.
liked it.
Maui's my favorite one. But that's more of a Hawaiian shirt than a work shirt, but still, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Producer D liked it. And then the dog liked the toy, the can.
Oh, they ate in about
Lasted
5
about
seconds.
15
Yeah,
minutes.
that's
Yeah. it-
15 minutes, that's a long time.
The squeaker did not last long at all, but then the rag part of it lasted for a few days.
Oh yeah, that part.
Just
Sierra
because-
still has some where she
It
runs
became
around with
Nico's toy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so after Sierra, we went to
that was when we went to
Secret Trail. I've been to Secret Trail before.
Secret
So
Trail.
why don't you tell about your? Because I've actually reviewed Secret Trail already.
Yeah.
So, why
So
don't you give your?
so we get there. You know, it wasn't right after they opened, right? Like,
we got there literally before they opened.
and
Again.
you know the owner,
Probably about 10 minutes.
the
maybe.
owner's wife, co-owner wife, she was there. Super sweet. Bartender was really
They're
nice.
so nice. The people at Secret Trail are so fucking
Super
nice.
friendly. We didn't make any friends though, but there wasn't really a whole lot of people there. Most of the folks were sitting outside, and we were not because it was kind of cold. Plus, we had the little.
Plus, we had the little one. We had the kiddo with us.
So
By kiddo, I mean she's 13, so she can hang out at a brewery. It's fine.
it's not illegal.
Give her some more.
It's a brewery.
Give her
It
more.
doesn't have to be 13.
Give her some more screen time, and she's good to go.
Pretty much.
You
But
take
no, it was
your kids to a
absolutely
brewery, pay
a nice
attention to
facility. It's also kind of the old vibe of the, you know, it's in a warehouse type thing.
It's
you
in their
know.
production facility, except they spruced it up. Just
They
a
did
little
spruce
bit.
it up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice little place. Like I said though, the beer was good. The
The beer's-
service was
I think
outstanding.
the beer is super good at Secret Trail. Like their hazy was really, really nice.
Yes.
I wasn't as impressed with their sours this time as I was last time.
Mhm.
But the two times I've been there, they both had dope food trucks.
Yeah. We didn't try the food truck.
I know they both.
Because we had
sounded
just
great,
eaten.
We didn't
but,
have it the first time we were
There
there.
was a. I know we didn't eat it. I said a dope sounding food truck. Like I just assume all food trucks are like above average food.
I have had some of the non-above average food trucks. For the most
At
part, they're
breweries,
good.
though?
Yes.
So have you.
That's fair.
Yes,
I guess.
yes. The grilled cheese guy.
Fucking ignore me.
Awful, just, oh,
You
so
fuck up grilled cheese, dude.
Yeah, no, it was the nachos actually that they fucked up.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Why
All right,
did
so
it not just at a grilled
so
cheese
Secret
restaurant?
Trail is
I
good.
want to
So
get both.
so then we left Secret Trail, went to Reading, and then on the way home from Reading, we did actually make 2 more stops.
We did. 'Cause we're smart.
Spoiler alert: we're gonna kill one of them. Yeah, one of them we're not going back to. So let's talk about the first stop. The first stop was in this little town. Ooh, what is it called?
Winters?
No.
No. What's the other one over there by Davis?
Dixon.
No, that's my phone.
Winters is on the way home from
It
Reading.
is, but it wasn't Winters.
Winters is actually right near Reading. It's like old. It's historic. There's literally like 9 million signs that are like
It's
historic.
where the courthouse is for Yellow County.
YOLO!
We were actually,
I did
the street we
YOLO,
parked near
Where the
was
steakhouse
Court
is?
Street.
It was Court Street. I can tell you guys hold on.
That I thought was Winters.
Woodland.
Woodland.
It was
Yes.
Woodland, and the place we were talking about is called Blue Note.
Blue Note was the first brewery we visited on the way home, yes.
Just
Also,
Oh,
warehouse
we saw it.
style,
Okay, we're good.
you know, production facility.
they added a bunch of great art though, like
They
all
really
around.
did, yeah. The great artwork. The bartenders there, the beer tenders were great. The band, not so much. But
Somebody was having their 70th birthday party at the brewery when we were there.
that's true. We took the whole back facility up. But yeah,
If I make it to 70, I want my party at the brewery.
Okay.
The odds are.
my 50th was supposed to be at a brewery, but
COVID.
I'm turning 50 in COVID, all right?
apparently, asshole COVID. Anyway,
It is
the Blue Note we
fucked up
really
a lot of
liked. The beer
things.
tenders were good. The beer was good. I don't think we had.
You walked home with 2 4-packs.
I took 2 4-packs home with me.
Yeah.
Yes. I also liked the can art. It was very nice. I mean, it was a good place. It was a good place. Second stop.
Oh, it was on a dope street though. The street was called
Dead Cat
Dead Cat Alley.
Damn.
No, no,
Oh,
really.
that's the name of the other brewery, right?
No,
No.
no, no. That was the name of the barber
There's a
shop.
barber shop right next door. I'm like, how do you not open a brewery on Dead Cat Alley and not call it Dead Cat Brewing or Dead Cat Alley Brewing? I don't know.
Yeah, that was. I don't
Blue
know
Note
why
obviously
it's
was a
called Blue Note,
music
yeah.
vibe, you know, the owner must be into the music because they did have the
They did have
notes
the
all over the
guitars, yeah,
place and,
that's true, that's
you know,
true.
the claps
stuff.
and all that stuff. And then we went to,
Secret Owl.
yes,
Super Owl? Secret Owl.
SOB, Secret Album.
Secret Owl.
Secret
No,
Owl.
that's fine.
It's,
It's not worth
It's
it.
in Davis.
it is in Davis.
It's near where you used to
I
live,
think it
apparently.
is near where I used to live with producer D back in the day. Not near Dancing Pig Square, but at the other one, on Cavell Road. All we could say about that place was no.
Well, your beer was not good. My beer actually was fine. I had their flagship that had won some awards, and the beer was fine.
Was fine.
I'm not sure how it won awards. It's fine. Like, if I were in that area in Davis, I'd probably go back, but like, if I was in Davis, like on the freeway, like I wouldn't seek it out. Unlike, say, like a Dunlow, which I
Yes.
probably would seek out.
Or what's the one downtown? That had the pizza.
But that was good. That was a good spot.
Yes, I can't remember.
But so we were not impressed with Secret Owl. I'm sorry, Secret Owl, if you ever see this.
The beer tenders were very sweet. They were very nice, lovely ladies. My beer was awful. I didn't finish it. The
The facility was, I don't know.
So it's in a
it was the
strip
same
mall.
as the production facility,
Yeah.
except they didn't differentiate really between.
No.
It was.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel weird about it. Like, they've been open long enough at this point where it feels like the seating section should have some sort of a clear differentiator from like the straight up
agree.
warehousey
I agree.
section.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you're not in a giant warehouse, I've been in giant warehouses like Fall River we just talked about, or
Right.
Knee Deep's another example, where it's just a huge warehouse. You know, they put a bar basically down the middle of that.
Right.
You know, about 3/4 of the warehouse, they put a big ass bar basically, or not bar, but
Lead
like,
Dog, too,
like a
right?
post.
Lead Dog, right?
Yeah, Lead Dog's a good
Lead
example too. They put a big ass post basically, like a fence between like production
Yeah.
and the regular facility. Like this one had that, but like it also sort of felt like it was an afterthought.
Basically,
added
yeah,
seating.
it
Which I
looked
don't
like they shoehorned the seats in.
I don't think
more
you
than
can
anything.
do that these days.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a brewery. First of all, starting a brewery is hard. So anyone who's been open for 3 to 5 years, like mad respect.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, not easy.
Especially during this shit.
I get that. I totally
Absolutely
get that.
true.
But like adding in your seating is like an afterthought feels like a mistake right now.
Yes.
Because getting into like distribution is much harder now than it was. Because the truth is like you got to go to all the local restaurants to see if they'll get you on. If you're in like a Davis, which is a college town, it's gonna have a shit ton of bars and a shit ton of restaurants.
Yep.
There are 5 breweries in Davis I can think of off the top of my head.
Yep.
Okay,
There's
I
a lot of
can't-
competition.
I can't think of the names, but I know there are 5 because I've been to them all. And
5.
you want to
I agree.
stand out.
Yes.
And I'm just not sure that they stood out enough to go
Neither
with
the beer nor the
distribution
facility,
as
yeah.
the reason for them to be making
I
a bunch
agree.
of money, right? So then you tend to go, hey, like a Shadow Puppet's a great example where they get some distribution, but the truth is like their tap room is
Beautiful.
fucking beautiful,
It's
right? And you
absolutely
want to go to their tap room.
Absolutely.
Morgan Territories are like that. For
And
me,
also,
too.
also, yeah, I mean,
I literally
the
never
division
order
between-
Morgan Territory at restaurants ever, but I love their tap room, and I will go there and I will order several
of
beers.
yeah.
I just will.
It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and that's it is you know, I get it. A brewery's primary function is to make the beer. So I get it. That has to be your focus. But if you have
I'm
a
not sure
tap
that's
room,
true anymore.
you can't make it the only focus. It has to, you know,
I think
Like I said,
on-site
it
beer
did have a
consumption is
college
almost the same higher level now these days.
No, it's where you look. If you're selling a keg for $140, or you're selling pints at $6 a pint, you're making 5 times your money on every pint. You're making 5 times your money.
If you're buying in
This is-
bulk, I mean, $1.
No, but I mean, no, they're selling their keg at $140, or they're selling the beer from that keg at $6 a glass, they're making 5 times their money. That's the math, okay? So you have to, if you really wanna make the money, that's how you make the money. You have the room, the tasting facility. But, and it also didn't even have like a college vibe to it. It literally was just, I don't know, it felt like seating and comfort and decor was a complete afterthought.
It felt like, I don't know, it felt like 5 years ago's brewery.
Even more, but I agree.
Yeah, probably even more. Like, I don't know, it wasn't there. Like, if you got a spot like that one, like, I'm not thinking to myself, oh, I love it. Like, hanging out here is great, right? I could sit with all my friends
Right.
in this little private section. I could rent out this section for a party, right? If that's not the case, like, you gotta have bomb ass beer, like super good beer. And one of their beers did win some awards for the California State thing.
It did.
I just wasn't that impressed, but I think it was fine. I mean, I hate dogging out any brewery, honestly. I think
We
it's
do.
fine.
But you gotta be honest.
I mean, the truth is, like, I would drink their beer again. I'm just not trying to reach out to them or like go out there because I've been to so many other.
No, like I said, if we go, I'd rather. The thing would be this:
Like next time we go to Dave's,
Do I
we
wanna
want to
have-
Dunlow.
do
We
I
want to
wanna
Dunlow
have
so they have a beer there.
a beer at Dunlow and a beer at Secret Isle, or do I want to have 2 beers at Dunlow? And the answer is I want to have 2 beers at Dunlow.
Sure.
Okay, that's what it is.
So that was our Reading trip,
That was a ready trip.
which was fun.
was nice.
You know, maybe one day we'll go back. I think our next scheduled to be, like you said, he's going to San Diego,
San Diego next week
and Bakersfield.
and Bakersfield.
I did go to a restaurant brewery in the Bakersfield area once, which was pretty good. If you wanted like certain desserts, they had a deep fried Oreo that was really nice.
Ooh, nice.
But no, Dionysus. I
Going to Dionysus
I meant
for
to go there for
We'll
sure.
go
I
there
meant
for
to go.
That's
You're gonna love San Diego. I know you've been there before. Amber said you've
I
been
haven't.
to Ocean Beach, but
I think I've visited Ocean Beach and been down
Staying
there,
there
but
is-
never stayed.
staying there's dope though, because you can just walk from. You've been in a hotel, right?
Hotel.
So I'm not
Yes,
sure.
not-
what
not
hotels
an
are in
Airbnb.
Ocean Beach, so
Hotel.
but you could probably just walk. It's in Ocean Beach, so it's all
Yes.
walkable.
Yeah,
right?
I asked for a hotel right in Ocean Beach
Yeah,
near
you're
Pizza
great.
Port because I'm like I just
Pizza
looked
Port,
at
that's where I stayed at my house. Like I could throw a rock from the Airbnb we rented and hit Pizza Port. It was like 3 houses up, and then take a right, and then you were at Pizza Port.
It didn't make sense for one person to book an Airbnb.
No, I totally agree. I totally
Yeah.
agree. Look, I'd have gone with this motherfucker like if I could have. Actually,
Well, it's because I'm going another week.
I probably could have. You just should have told me in advance. I could have just gone, but it's fine.
You could have gone on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah,
I didn't think you could take the time off.
I can PTO whatever the fuck I want. Seriously, I don't give a shit about this maneuver. Are you kidding me? I can PTO whatever I want. I could have PTO'd this.
PTO it.
I can't now
Go.
because we're in the middle of construction. Now it's too late. If I'd asked for this 2 months ago, I'd be all like,
I wasn't doing it 2 months ago.
because that's the problem. It's a timing issue.
Yeah,
I
I
could
only
have
planned this like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
No, I could take days off. I can take time off during the days. It's just because construction ended literally right now. I can have. But you're gonna love it. Hodad's is great. Ocean Beach is great. There's a little restaurant in Ocean Beach that we really enjoyed for a burger. I should send to you.
Yeah,
Had a good-
I
really
got
good
told
time
that I
with
need
you.
to visit. I need to visit
I saw this list. You told me.
Virgin Beer in Little Italy. Chris's Liquor, the triple decker club sandwich.
So-
was fucking amazing.
So a bunch of these are not actually in Ocean Beach. So I'm talking about like spots you could walk to Ocean Beach. So if you're talking about all of Greater San Diego, my recommendations are going to be Pure Brewing
Okay.
because
Definitely.
they probably have among the best beer.
The place right next to the little tap house we went to for Pure Brewing. You would love it, actually. It's based on rock and stuff and guitars and all
We went
that.
to this dope place when we were out there with this one, with that one
Amplified?
actually.
Amplified
Amplified.
Else.
Amplified Else, yeah. That's right. So she was right next to her Pure. We went to this great place with a tasting menu.
Ooh.
That had beer pairings.
Yes.
It was great. It wasn't Ocean Beach, but it was really, really good. All right, so let's talk about Ocean Beach. So
Ocean
Ocean Beach. Let me look. I'm bringing it up real quick. Where can I find it again?
Yeah,
Ocean
the
Beach.
only place that I know I'm going to go to down there, I want to try to hit Coronado. I'm just not sure I can. I'm going to hit Stone because I've never been to the Stone
So if you-
facility in San Diego.
Go to the Stone San Diego. It's nice. It's kind of in downtown San Diego. It's inside of a thing. If you're gonna hit Stone, try to figure out if you can get to Escondido Stone, because that is Stone's mothership, and that facility is fucking gorgeous.
I've been to the one by the ballpark, but I've never been to the one by.
Escondido. So Stone Escondido is only went to Beautiful open air spot for dining, and that's the one I was talking about. Had a beer garden with a straight up path you could walk through. You just
Oh,
left
nice.
the path to eat, or left the path to sit down at the beer garden. It was
Very cool.
fucking gorgeous. It was
Very cool.
so pretty. It might have been the prettiest brewery I've literally
Wow.
ever been to.
Even better than Burning Barrel? Not Burning Barrel. What was it in that outdoor facility that had the rock fountain?
You're talking about a bottle lot. No, not bottle. It's like a barrel bottle something. I think you're talking about Paso Robles, right?
Yes.
No, barrel
Oh,
house.
something Barrel House. That's what it was. Barrel
It's
House.
definitely. This is literally like. God, the Escondido facility is fucking out of control. Like it's so
The
pretty.
question is, how do I get there? You know.
So it
I guess
depends on
I
how
drive,
you.
but
Well, so
I'm trying not to do a lot of driving.
you have a weird route you could take, right? So you end up here and you can go straight through LA, or you can kind of go around.
Well, I'm
If you
going to
go around-
Bakersfield.
If you go around, you end up at Escondido. So Bakersfield is the stop point, though. That's the point. Basically, you either go left or you go straight through.
Oh, okay.
So just look at that. See how your timing worked out. All right, so we're talking about okay, we're talking about Ocean Beach. So
See,
there's Ocean Beach
Volts,
Brewing, Pizza Ports,
Right? Was it Volts?
Two Roots, and Kilowatt are the breweries
Kilowatt.
available there.
Go what?
So Raglan Public House actually is a spot that we like for the food.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's totally walkable. So Ocean Beach isn't that big. So here's all of Ocean Beach, right? That's Pizza Port there, and this is like Kilowatt here. Belton Beaver's actually closed.
Lazy Hummingbird
Kilowatt
Coffee.
here. Yeah, I bookmark coffee shops too.
I wonder why.
Hodad's is right here. There's a
Yeah,
random
definitely go to
taco
Hodad's.
place. Like honestly, you're gonna love the space. You're gonna love the facility just in general.
I'm looking forward to it. So like I said, I'll do a couple live hits while I'm down
really,
there.
really good stuff.
Check out the
really
Twitch.
good stuff.
I think I'll do it on Twitch. It's easier that way, frankly. But I think that's it. I don't think we have anything else to talk about.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. So thank you for joining us or watching. Check us out on the YouTube. Check us out on the Twitch, which is where we are now. Check us out on the Instagram. All of it is Beer Swaining.
Yeah, like us, follow us.
Like us, follow us,
say
watch
what's
the
up.
videos. Open for beer trades. Other than that,
Cheers. Thank you guys for joining us. Try some winter warmers. Zoko Coveza is our
so
recommendation.
Google Base is the way to go. Absolutely.
All right. Have a good night.
Boop.
All right. Good job, we got.